We're good? Are you good?
Dude, are you good?
I'm good, dude. It's good to hang out with you again, like in this forum.
Yeah, it's been a while since being back behind the booth, dude. It's interesting.
How's everything going over there at
Here, by the way, do you have it now?
yeah.
So that, yeah.
How's everything going over there in your copper?
Dude, Copper is a absolute shit show. No, I'm just kidding. No, they've got things going on, man. They're trying to be who they are. They're trying to be what they were, and they're trying to be better than both. So you got hardworking people working hard.
All right.
It's an interesting dynamic there, you know. I hate to be the one to say that it was almost cooler before, but it was because there was a lot more people.
Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy that they don't have the acts that we had. Like, so pre-pandemic, I was talking to a couple like servers and bartenders about like what it was like to work there and stuff. And dude, pre-pandemic, if you were a Levity Live server, you were busy all month.
Yeah.
You had Thursday through Sunday sold out shows. You know, and now I don't want to say I want to say the first tier barely gets sold in all these shows. You know, and then you have like
Do you think it's the comics that they're having through, or do you think it's lack of promotion?
you know, I don't want to blame the California exodus
Or you think
You
that
know?
might be it too?
because I think there's a big part of that. I think when people left California, a lot of those people were comedy fans, but I don't think a lot of them left from Ventura. You know, and then the next thing is that you can go to LA and still see packed shows. You know, comics talk about how I guess it's not like I have specific people who've said it, but people bring up how comics don't like coming to Oxnard because our crowd is just different.
Dude, we sold out fucking December though with the Callan show.
But see, that's because we had a like I don't remember the last time Callan's been to Levity, right? And Callan is a big that group of podcasters, the fighter and the kid. Congratulations with Chris D'Elia. That crowd is out here. You know, the babies are here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's the same people that are going to Levity. Levity has a really strange. It's just something's off about it. And the customers that go in, they try to play everybody that there's people that, dude, oh man, like 2 weeks ago, we had this guest come in and threaten to shoot and rape the server because their food didn't come out at the same time. And so they waited to eat. Food got cold. People got mad. The guy threatened to go grab his AR and said, "Buddy, if I would, I'd rape the shit out of you." To a server, to a guy, not a girl, to a guy. And it's like, what a weird energy to be leaving a comedy show yelling at somebody saying you're going to shoot and rape them.
Bro, everyone now, have you noticed everyone's their patience is thin because of everyone lives their life through the screen where you can express yourself in 145 characters or less, and you can't really get your fucking voice across.
Yeah.
And so they get frustrated, they don't know how to communicate no more, and because they think they have to hurry it up or speed it up, and then they're resorting to violence and rape.
Yeah, that's in the thing is like you're leaving a comedy show. You know what I mean? Was the comic not funny at all? Like, and then here's the other thing. Not only were you leaving, you went to a comedy show. Like, this isn't Maestro's or Nobu or
Right.
Cheesecake Factory or Lazy Dog. You know, we're not bringing your food at the same. We don't have restaurant etiquette. We're a comedy club that serves dinner. You know? And like you would have to kind of expect that our servers and our staff are comedy fans, and maybe they're a little sarcastic or funny themselves. You know, like they do their own. They're part of the energy they're surrounded by.
Have you done sound for anybody like that you respect over there? Yet?
Comedy wise?
Yeah, comedy.
Oh, tons. The most recent one that I was able to do was Russell Peters.
Oh no shit.
And here's the thing. I don't run the sound fully at Levity. There is a second sound guy. Shout out to Nick Garcia. He is uh he started there as a host and then turned into the sound guy. So it's like this guy like started figuring it out. He's got a background in like journalism and all that stuff, so I know he knows radio. I know he knows kind of like how to use a mixer, and I know he's good with technology. But to be like a fan of comedy, a fan of journalism, to have a major in journalism, and then like kind of step up to the plate and be like, "Oh yeah, dude, I'll run the audio for the comics," and like he's doing a killer job. So
There's a lack of people like that in the world today.
oh yeah, and that's the thing is he found himself in a audio engineering gig that is like huge for his future if he wants to continue pursuing it. I mean, he can be a guy that travels with comics and be their sound guy. You know, like
you too.
that's the thing. Well,
You're on your way.
I mean, I want to be touring with bands.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to work with comics because obviously that's an easier gig. But oh man, to go
I
to
mean, just in general, dude. Look at. I mean, go through your resume. Who you've done sound for?
oh man, I mean, everyone in sound and lighting. You know, sound though.
What was your favorite fucking gig?
I think my favorite sound gig was probably Black Label Society
They
because
marked out to you too, right?
well their sound guy was like, dude, like I want to take you on tour with me. You know, like let's go, like let's work. You know, because things were going wrong on his end or on the tour's end, and I was able to troubleshoot and figure out some things. And he was like, dude, I'm a master at a mixer board, but I couldn't figure out a small technological issue. And like you didn't know how to do it, but you figured it out, you know? And now we have the thing capable of finishing this tour, finishing this show, and it's like it wouldn't have been done without you. You know, and I was like I didn't realize that I carry that potential in every gig that I work. I can be the solution that no one even realized needed to happen or like, oh yeah, this thing messes up all the time, we don't care. It's like, what do you mean? Let's fix it really quick. Like, let's get it so your next 10 shows, you don't have this problem.
Who's your top 5 bands that you would like to just go out and on the road with?
Like ones I've never worked for.
Yeah, never. Like, you're just top 5.
Right away, Tool. You know, I'd love to the whole performance, the whole show, the whole thing that they've got going on. Even their openers, Brass Against, that girl that pissed on that dude in Florida. You
No, I
you
didn't
heard
hear
about this?
No.
So there's a YouTube group called Brass Against, and they're just they have a lot of horns, right? Brass.
You're right.
So they do a lot of covers, and then they have feature singers come in and out, guy, girl, whatever. And then they got this one girl, Sophia Urista, and she did a Tool cover of The Pot. And then she does a really good, I think, Killing in the Name of cover. And she's a great singer, phenomenal, perfect for the band. And so Tool signs them to be their opening act. And then in the midst of all this, of them touring and in between shows, Brass Against does a show in Florida. And some guy has like a tall can, like, suction cupped to his forehead, right? And this guy's like, give me a golden shower. And she's like, hop on stage. And so
She squats over him?
squats over him and pisses like a racehorse. Like literally, I blew my mind that that's how girls pee. Like it was like like opens valve like flying out of her, and she's singing. So she's like, yeah, and like you can see that like the pressure building up
Can
in
you-
her stomach.
Can you see her elephant ears or what? Or is she's wearing like a dress?
No, she's wearing like shorts. She's squatting perfect that you don't see anything.
Okay.
And I think she's she's probably like curvy enough that like her butt kind of like if she was like a flat ass person,
Uh-huh.
then maybe you can probably see a little more. But the camera angles weren't really there. But dude, this guy is looking straight up into like the purple valley.
How the fuck do
That's
you
in front of
enjoy Tool for the rest of the hour?
Or
that you're
yeah,
there, hour and a half.
How do you want to do anything else other than just like curl up and die and say like this has been my life?
I just
You know?
fucking got pissed on.
I just got pissed on. And then it's funny because there's a lot of outrage, right? People were freaking out like, oh my God, this girl pissed on a guy on stage, And all the guys are like guy comics are like, dude, come to my show and piss on my face while I'm telling comedy. Like, fuck it. You know, like,
Was that Dalia?
no, that was Tom Segura.
Oh, of course, that
But-
guy.
But that's the thing, like, you know, you got to do what you got to do to kind of stand out. And I think Tool kind of said, like, you know, she is who she is. Like, screw you. I mean, they used to rock bras on stage. And
What are they
and
trying to
stuff like
cancel
that.
this bitch or what?
Everyone was trying to cancel her, but not
Oh
the
my
not
god!
the industry though, right? So
What is wrong with people? And like, the people love that power so much to cancel somebody, huh?
well, yeah, it's like if
Let's
you-
go. Let's do it.
Well, if you don't want to get pissed on, then don't be the one asking to get pissed on. And then if you don't want to see people get pissed on, don't watch a Florida concert. You know, like it's one thing if like you're going to church and then all of a sudden the pastor just starts pissing on people, and you're like, oh yeah, I came to church, not fucking piss fest.
Right.
But you're at a day concert in Florida. I'm surprised there's not more shows that we've seen with people pissing on people's face. Like, you know, like if it's
Exactly.
not if it's not for you, it's not for you. You shouldn't say it can't be for anybody after that. You know, like to tell people you can't enjoy that or like that's vulgar. Like, yeah, it is vulgar, but it's what
The left is turning into the far right Christians in like from the 2000s and 90s, huh?
yeah, and it's crazy because like the Christians are like opening up, like they're accepting more things,
And,
know?
Yeah.
and the left is like reducing. Yeah.
No piss.
And it's crazy because they're the most open-minded, but they're the most closed-minded at the same time.
They want to be the gatekeepers at this moment.
They are the gatekeepers as well, by the way. You're right.
Dude, we
about
missed
both.
so much shit to talk about together. Right. You end up getting with a girl. Can we talk about that?
I don't remember telling you this, but what's going on? What do I say?
I don't know. She spent it at your house.
I mean, I've been moving around.
Okay. Well, like, do you feel better? Like, not out angry all the time?
Dude, dude. So
Remember, you used to come to the studio. Don't talk to me.
no,
Fuck
okay,
you.
That's still gonna happen. But see, like here's the thing. Remember, you guys were asking me about the whole like semen retention thing.
Right.
Oh, dude, there's no more retention going on at all.
All right. Well,
So there,
did that work for you?
okay, well, so
Honestly.
here's the thing. Like, so there's two versions of semen retention, right?
Right.
The first one is you're just gonna not jack off to like porn ever again.
Okay.
You know. The second one is when you'll literally have sex and then just not bust at the end.
Okay.
That's
Called gay.
hardcore liver king status.
Oh,
Extremism.
that's what he's doing?
I'm not saying, but I'm saying how extreme.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
yeah.
he go like someone goes, oh, you should eat liver, but I'm not gonna eat liver like Liver King, right? Like I'll just add it to something.
Yeah.
Right? So like semen retention for Liver King would be having sex but not busting. You know.
And where were you? Just
I-
not the porn?
I was just like not porn. I was not dating girls at the time, so I had an excuse to be like, oh yeah, I'm not coming because semen retention, right? It was just a code word for like, yeah, there's not many bitches in my life. You know? So but the big thing.
That is the big thing. What are you talking
No,
about? The
I mean
big
that's
thing?
I mean that's
That
you
is. How old are you?
know, dude, old enough.
Okay, that is the
I
big
should
thing.
be.
Exactly.
But
That
here's-
is the big thing.
Here's the thing though. So it's not about like going out, dude. Working at a bar again, all it takes is being there for like a week or two for like some girls to be like, "Who's this mystery guy?" You know?
And you portray yourself as this mystery dude?
Well, no, because I keep quiet. I do what I do all the time. It's just that now when girls are observing it, then now I have game. You know, I don't go out to bars and just start hitting on girls and like, because they don't know me, they don't need to know me, and I don't like. There's just nothing there. It's just stupid to me. You know, like what am I gonna do? Like have this really bad conversation and
So-
try to fuck? Like,
So, all right, there was no women in your life, and on top of that, you weren't watching porn or jacking off.
yes.
And
For-
so
this is like
that's what made
pandemic.
you so like angry all the time.
No. I'm always like that.
No, you're really not.
No,
I've
no.
known you. How long have I known you?
So here's the thing. I'm definitely
like 7 years.
It's yeah. So-
Okay, no, you're not always like that. You were only like that, like 2021 and 2022. That's
dude,
it.
yeah, pandemic, dude.
No,
What do you
not
do?
2020.
Yeah, but see, like with the pandemic, like what are you gonna do? You know, you're gonna
Watch
sit at
porn
home-
and beat your meat, dude.
Exactly. So I didn't want to do that because then how am I going to go approach women when I've got like my online girl at home, right?
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah, because I wasn't getting women
All right, what do you
anyways,
mean
right?
online woman at home?
Porn.
But that's not a woman.
It's
That's
not.
a bunch of different women
And that's the
every day.
and that's the problem is when you have access to all that and you're making your brain and like you're making the connection between like jerking off and these are the women you're seeing
Mhm.
and you don't have to get to know them. You're just already like quote unquote having sex with them because you're just like jerking off and you're making that fantasy in your head.
Okay.
Like you're not going to go have good conversation with women out in the real world because right away you're just thinking like, oh, is this a porn moment?
No, that's you. That's not me.
No, I'm saying that's the porn mindset that you get stuck in.
I don't know. I mean, that's must be.
It's this generation is what I'm telling
Okay,
you.
it's not me. For
No,
sure.
there's guys out there that like you can see the difference between a guy who like says he jerks off all the time and watches porn all the time and a guy who like you don't know if he does or not, but like one has game and the other one doesn't.
Isaac and Pat.
So like Pat can't just go talk to bitches,
No, he can't.
but Ice
He
can.
can. Yeah.
And Ice probably doesn't need to ever watch porn. He probably does.
He
every
watches
once in a
porn more than me. All right, so this is. I'm gonna tell you my like. I just had a child, right?
while. Yeah.
And this is my daily routine.
Okay.
I go to bed around 10:15, 10:30.
Mm.
I wake up at 3 because that's my shift. It's 3 o'clock.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I take that shift. I drop the kid. And I take the kids to work. Julian always salutes you on the way past your house. What I mean by that salute you, we drive right by Dennis's house, and Dennis came outside one day when you were like ripped. Remember when you were
Yeah.
like all on that meat diet and
Yeah.
you're fucking just ripped, and you had a joint in your mouth,
Yeah.
and you're like loading the car,
Yeah.
and then Julian just like we left that place, and he was like, "Dennis is the fucking man." My son, he was about like 14, 13 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dennis is the man. So every time we go to, we go to Rio Mesa. I have to drive right past your house.
Yeah.
And Julian does a little salute. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
So I drop the kids off. I go to the gym. I fucking work out like a motherfucker because I'm not getting pussy because my wife just had a kid.
Yeah.
So I just I get the mean pump. I come home, jack off in the shower, then just continue my day. So that's an everyday thing for me, dude.
Dude. See, like, it's so crazy. Dude, it's just it's like a, not doing it, not doing it anymore is, like, I can't ever do it. Like, when, like, listen to you say that, I go, like, how do you function? Right? Because, like, if I don't know, dude, if I'm jerking off, dude, I'm fucking somber. I'm just chilling. I don't need to fucking do shit. I just busted a nut and I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like,
right? Yeah.
like if I busted a nut before coming to radio show on Fridays or before going to work,
Oh, okay. I have
I'm
something.
just not giving a shit about anything.
When we do shows, I don't bust a nut 2 days. So I don't fuck on Thursday or jack off on Thursday, and I'll jack off
so unbelievable.
Saturday morning. Because I need that edge to me. I need to be like,
I-
I need to be alpha.
But see, it's weird because that doesn't really affect me as much.
What do you mean?
Like when I guess you said you observed that I was aggressive those like 2 years when I wasn't.
Yeah. No. What are you
But-
talking about? When you weren't. You were like, we had a rule in here that we cannot talk to you
Yeah, because
for 10 minutes after you get here.
a bunch of idiots start asking me the dumbest
Bro,
questions.
what the fuck do you think my life's about when these guys are here?
Dude? There's
Isaac's the biggest dickhead of all of
and
them.
that's what I mean. And then when you realize, like, oh man, he gets mad in the first 5 minutes. Hey, Ice, tell him about how you're building your car. And I'm just like, what the?
But you
fuck
fell
is
for
going
that
on,
shit
dude?
so hard.
Dude, my brain had 75 ways of thought, like going into it, like trying to be like, okay, how do I handle this? You know?
You were getting so mad. You were getting mad for weeks before that even happened.
Yeah.
For months.
Yeah.
All right. So then I was like, all right, how do we make this a bit?
Yeah.
So then I tell Isaac, I'll go, hey, go tell him that you're building a car, and repeat everything he's told you to him.
Yeah, dude. and it
you
was
got so
it-
fucking mad.
it was good too because I had been given Ice rides to his little like side gig thing, and I was explaining to him the things I was doing to my car. So he had ammunition, you know.
Yeah.
No,
And then the other thing is like, you didn't want to tell Isaac the songs that were on your playlist.
no, Ice kept playing his own music.
No, that was before. So he would ask you like, "Hey, what song is that?" I don't know. I'm not gonna
Well,
tell you.
Yeah, because of how annoyed I was from him being weird about it,
And then what he would do is he would Shazam it
and then start
and
playing
then start
it.
playing it. So there's the same song playing over each
It's
other.
so dumb. It's so dumb.
No, it's not. It's so fucking funny.
It's peak tism, dude. It's peak tism. I don't get why
Oh
anyone
my god.
would ever do that, you know? And it's like you're doing it? Dude, no, it was bad. Like,
On some real shit, every time he was bothering you, it was really filtered through me.
yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm like, that's why I
And
said,
that's why every time you were blaming me, I was like, "What did I do? I didn't do nothing."
that's why I was saying like 75 ways of thought going in my head like, okay, this is a bit. Tim is fucking with me. Like he's telling him what to say, you know?
Because Isaac's scared of you.
I mean, I don't think that he is. Like I don't
He's scared to upset you.
I don't care. Yeah, but I don't. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But see, I don't carry myself thinking like people are like that. But okay, I get it. He doesn't want to. You don't want to see me angry, right?
I mean, you're the sound guy. No one wants to fuck with you, dude.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna mute him.
You're
Dude.
right.
Yeah, he's gonna have
Or
to
make
yell.
you sound like shit. What do you
Yeah.
mean you're gonna have to yell? Get out of here with
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. No, he's already yelling. I honestly, I think I can hear him talking right now.
Yeah, from
Like
Ventura.
he's having a small conversation, and I think he's talking. He's like, yeah, I run a podcast. You know, kind of my show.
You know no cover?
Yeah, I'm the new cover guy. Yeah, I'm the Macho Man. Yeah.
Do you know the king? Me too.
I'm the TikTok king. It's an episode we did a couple years ago. You should check it out.
You want to see my song?
Yeah, dude. Ice is a piece of work, dude. Fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Ice. Dude, yeah. So not. So I went from no bitches to all the bitches, and
So,
it's just a weird.
Are you
it's just a
like
weird change?
just seeing multiple people now?
No. I had like multiple openings, and then I started hooking up with this one girl, and we're pretty exclusive.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You know, for a minute, like I just thought you hated women.
No, I mean I can't stand them.
What's up
I've
with
got
this girl?
problems. It's someone that like I guess I've
Are you mean to her? Yeah,
not
okay.
yet.
You're not yet? Okay.
Yeah.
What-
It's coming. Dude, okay, so hang on. Really quick, because you said mean. Okay, so there's this girl that came to Copper Blues one day, and I'm working. So people come and approach me all the time. They think I'm the DJ. They have requests. They want to hear Bad Bunny, whatever, right?
Bad Bunny.
So I'll leave my sound booth and go like to the patio and just like sit at a table and just chill until I'll just like move away from the sound booth, right? Well, that's just as bad because people still approach you asking like why you're alone or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you get a girl there who's a little tipsy and like her
What's your
confidence.
problem?
Like, why are you out here by yourself? So this girl starts talking to me, and like I'm just like not in the mood to talk to her, and she's like giving me compliments. She's like,
So this is before you had sex.
this
Okay,
is
go ahead next.
This is like around there, yeah. And she goes, so what do you think about
Ugh,
me?
bitch is gross.
No, she goes, what do you think about me? And I go, you're a whack job psychopath. And she starts laughing, like it was funny. And I'm like looking at her like, I'm not fucking kidding. Like, you're a fucking psychopath. Like, this whole conversation, everything that's been going on is absolutely nuts. Like, so before she started talking to me, she's like standing there drinking her drink and like shaking her ass in
What
like
is
a
wrong with
really
women?
weird way. Like,
Women are the new men.
they're trying to
Fucking
get me to notice.
ridiculously thirsty.
And I'm like at first I'm like, holy shit, she's moving her ass like she's like a small little Mexican chick. She's moving it like a fucking music video.
The fuck?
know what I
Then why
mean?
didn't you want to fuck?
Well, no, I was like, what's going on? And then why I didn't?
Yeah.
Because she has a fucking kid, dude. Like, what the hell? Like, what?
Is
Like,
this a bit?
no. Am I a fucking
Are
consolation
you afraid?
prize?
Are you afraid to
No,
put your
no.
dick in someone who had a kid?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so I was the same way.
Some other dudes.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one.
so-
Okay, good.
Some other dudes' dick juices are all up in there.
That's what I used to
and
think
and
too.
made a kid. Like, I'm not gonna fucking put my shit there too. But the thing, like, ice or deal breaker, red flag immediately is if you have a kid, and then you don't want to talk
How do
about.
you know she had a kid?
She ended up bringing it up in like it was one of those like everything was going good. She's like, yeah, come over to my house. I have my own place, stuff like that,
Daddy.
And then she's like, oh yeah, disclaimer, I've got a young one, and I'm like, oh yeah, disclaimer, you're off the list. Like there's no fucking.
What was her face like? I want to see this.
I could show you. I mean, I wouldn't say she's like a
Disgusted or
fucking
upset?
gorgeous girl.
No, her face like when you told her that.
Oh, I didn't really like
Oh, you
say like
those words.
I gave her. I forget what I said, but I think I was like, whoa, like, yeah, that's not gonna work out,
Yeah.
And she accepted it as a joke, right? She thought everything I was saying was like the funniest thing
Oh, she's just
ever.
thirsty as fuck.
Oh, but yeah, and how aggressive she was for trying to get me home, like going to her house, like, so you're gonna come over later? I'm like, yeah, I'll go, yeah.
Did she Did
And
you
then-
give her your number?
So she got me on Instagram,
Oh,
and then
no.
she messages me like, "You're the most genuine person I've ever met." She's not even from here. She's from Fresno, and she had a huge opiate addiction, so she had to move to Ventura by herself.
Well, that's a fucking red flag too, dude.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't get to that part earlier. 'Cause
Yeah, that's the
I just
biggest red
realized-
flag.
So-
Why is a kid the red flag over the fucking drug addict?
dude. Because I mean, some drug addicts are fun, right? Like,
Oh, I know.
like so,
But not
so I
solo girls from Fresno.
who have kids who don't have custody of the kid, shit like that. Like the mom raises it
Oh,
because
shit.
like so she's a very damaged person, and it's like I'm not.
What is your
gonna
problem
help.
with hating girls though?
Because of these problems that they have.
Your
then-
mom's a great
And
person.
then they talk to me and they want me to like do something about it or like be a better person or like
Where does it stem from? Because it's not your mom, dude.
it's definitely hookup culture from when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Like
Just over the bullshit already.
Learning into the dude, immediately like I don't play games with girls. Like from like after having like the relationship that did it to me.
Oh, that lesbian or the bisexual girl?
She
That girl fucked you up for all of them
no,
girls?
no. Girls before that did it.
Okay.
So I thought she was the one because she was the lesbian chick. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, this is just a different girl that I can trust now. And then it was one of those like, oh shit, all girls are the same. You know?
She fucked you up though.
So
Because I remember you telling the story about it, and you were like, "Yeah, it just broke my heart. It made me sad, cry."
yeah, well, I've cried harder from other girls.
Before her?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
shit.
Definitely. So there's a girl who like all throughout high school, like freshman year laid out, first time I laid out, like just head over heel, really liked her, became friends with her, instantly became friend zoned,
Mm-hmm.
but like she's still part of my life like throughout all that. And she did me pretty dirty, She'd played the whole we're gonna be good friends, but then also I'm hooking up with other guys behind your back type shit, like leading me on, but
She just loves the attention.
she's just a young girl who didn't know how to play her game correctly. She was playing it the way she knew, and it was shady in the dating. Like she could have just told me she was never interested in me, and like she kept saying like, "Oh, things can be, maybe if you lost, maybe if you're as handsome as he was." So I go, "Oh, there's hope, right?" But there was none, you know.
When's the last time you saw her?
I haven't seen her in a while.
Did she follow you on Instagram?
Recently, she just followed me on Instagram because I got posted on somebody's story who knows me.
Uh huh.
Or they're mutuals, and so
She added you, or you added her?
she added me. See, that's the thing. Like so now, like okay, growing up, like MySpace.
She's gonna see you successful.
Oh no, it's already been like there's DMs, right? But she's
Whoa!
but she's-
What?
she's dating. I'm telling you, we were good friends from high school. But see, she was treating me as a friend, and I was treating her as a potential. Oh, this might be my like wife.
Well, this
right?
girl's playing. She's a fucking bitch, dude.
No,
Fuck her.
Okay, so my joke. Do you know my movie joke about going to the movies and then some guy coming in?
No.
It's this joke's about her. So I take her to the movies sophomore year, and we go to watch like Fast and Furious or something like that. And then we're waiting. The previews are going. She goes, "I got to go to the bathroom." All the previews play. It's like 10 minutes into the movie. She's not back yet. I'm just like, okay, it's like she fucking left, right? What's the worst that's gonna happen? She's gonna leave. Fine. I'm accepting it. I'm gonna finish Fast and Furious. All of a sudden, she comes back with a guy. So we're sophomores. She comes back with a freshman, right? And they sit next to us, like it's us three now sitting, and they're hooking up the whole time
That's
in the
fucking
movie. So
evil,
so
dude.
I take her on a date. My mom picks us up, you know, and then like now she's hooking. Now I'm just sitting there,
like a fucking chump.
confused, like should I be hard right now? Like, is this a three-way about to happen? Fast and the Furious is going on. Am I enjoying the movie? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And then
How do you not leave?
I don't have a car. I'm waiting for my mom to pick us up at the end.
You
So-
don't have a cell phone
so
at this
the-
time?
No, this is hardcore sophomore year. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, yeah.
so then the joke goes. The worst part is that we had to give the guy a ride home.
Did you really?
No. That's
Oh,
that's what
fuck.
I had. That's because that oh fuck.
Yeah.
I love people hearing that. I don't know what happened. He left or something, but yeah, we went home, and I not saying like I forgave her, but I looked past it. You know what I mean? I was still her friend. Like right away, I should have just been like, okay, next. But I kept,
You learned this lesson young.
and so that's so. So then I'm not frivolous with women because of this. Because like they can hurt. Like here's the thing. I'm an addict when it comes to like I don't want to say love, but like significant other,
Uh-huh.
right? And that's almost my issue right now with the girl I'm talking to now. Is like I just want her around all the time. Like she ended up. So
Are you like crazy?
Uh
Like possessive? Where are you going? Where's this?
no, I'm just more like I just want the. I think I'm like missing. Like I have a void, or like I miss like that. Okay, so you know how you said you had your kid, and like all of a sudden love is back.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's what's happening with me. Is like I'm having like casual, comfortable sex. Like she stays the night every once in a while. Like we're doing like the relationship thing, but we're not. We don't have like the titles yet. And I don't. I'm not. She already knows that my career and all this other stuff is ahead of her.
Dude,
You know,
it's funny how fast this shit took a turn.
like
Because when we went to Home Depot that day, you're like, yeah, she spent the night. You might notice I'm not as much of a dick, but don't get used to it. Like you were just ready to just write her off. It's just a one-time thing.
okay, I think I know what you're talking about now. And damn, it's interesting because that's somebody else.
Oh fuck.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And it was early on.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was before even like our thing. So here's the thing: her and I have noticed each other before. We've always kind of like looked at each other, but we're both quiet people,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And then one night we go